So my name is Taku. I operate a mortgage brokerage out of Sydney, and I'm a sole operator outside of the Cloudstaff that I have. I came across Cloudstaff last year in January, so it's pretty much been a year now, and it was actually a mentor of mine, Michael, who encouraged me to bring on an outsourcer. And initially I would say I was maybe 3 to 4 months premature to bringing on an extra person, but because my mentor encouraged me to do it, I just took the leap and did it. So what I was looking in an outsourcing provider and also from Cloudstaff was for tasks to be taken away from me that I personally wasn't that good at, being data entry, loan processing, and even some of the aspects around marketing and things of that nature. I wanted to pass on that to someone that was really attuned with that as well. So my partnership with Cloudstaff works in a sense that Jean, who sits over here in the Philippines, she works for me on a day-to-day basis from Monday to Friday, and she works the same hours that I do here in Sydney. So pretty much from a 9 to 6 she comes in Sydney time, and yeah, it's just like a normal relationship that I would have with any other employee. Surprisingly, I thought it would be pretty difficult managing my offshore team. Obviously because they're not going to be in the same office as I am, so I can't just turn my shoulder and say, hey, can you do this and that. However, I've always got my Skype on, which is what we use to communicate mainly through, and Jean always has her Skype on as well. So whenever I have a question, I might just shoot her a message, or I'll just press a button and then the video conference comes through, and then we just chat about whatever it is that we're doing or what tasks that we have ahead. So yeah, surprisingly it has been pretty good to manage my offshore staff. Things I love working about Cloudstaff is, well, first of all, is being a startup business, as I've only started operating in about 2017. So I've only had the business for about 2 years. So one of the big main concerns of bringing on an employee was cash flow, obviously. So first of all, the cost effectiveness of having a Cloudstaffer on. Also, obviously the now being here as well and walking through the offices and seeing their facilities, it's very much top notch. Just looking at all the amenities and the facilities they have, it's one of the key benefits I think that Cloudstaff has as opposed to other outsourcing. I would say the business would be definitely not where it is today. And one of the key aspects that having Jean on board from Cloudstaff has actually really improved the quality of my work life and how much I appreciate my business as well. And I say that because Jean's been able to take away tasks from me that I wasn't really good at, and also that I didn't really enjoy. What my focus is for my business is to really get in front of the customers and then also to grow the business. Whereas Jean focuses on the back end, and then she really helps with doing all the data entry and all those sort of things, which helps me focus on building the business, which is my number one priority. However, in saying that, my Cloudstaffer, she had worked for American companies, Australian companies in the past as well, so that made for a smoother transition, which helped the process. And then obviously it's a learning process day by day as well, but relatively seamless. My whole outsourcing experience over the past year, I would have to say it's been a very positive one, very surprising. And the reason I say surprising as well is because I had a completely different perception to what outsourcing would look like. But here at Cloudstaff, the communication has been very smooth, very easy, instant, and also it's allowed me to focus on growing the business more, getting back to my customers a lot quicker, and also just improve the quality of my work life and my work-life balance. And I think that's one of the key things that I look for as well. It allows me to manage my time a lot better as well and focus on my, business goals. Over the next few years, considering that I've had such a great experience with Cloudstaff, I would love to eventually bring on another Cloudstaffer as well to continue to help, which will allow me to continue to keep growing the business, and also as more clients come on board and a lot more industry, practices that come through in Australia as well, with compliance matters which continue to take up a lot of mundane tasks that the Cloudstaffers can also look after. yeah, I guess we'll be able to grow a lot more effectively as a business into the future.